It's been a while, ladies and gentlemen, but the XWA is back on the air, and once again, the diamonds are on display. Obi here at ringside, and making her way to the ring is Jenna Baby Slade. And this is a lady who has come a long way in this business, starting out as a valet, making the transition to a full-time competitor. As you see the scouting report there, trained extensively under the R-Star Robbie Silk, a former Flame, no doubt, and certainly has some of his tricks up her sleeve, but has established a style all her own. And that style is most certainly going to be put to the test here tonight against her opponent. A woman who has garnered a very, very distinctive reputation in the backstage area, making her XWA debut here tonight. This is Aurora Cellini. And what's so special about her? Well, she is the first and only female graduate of the Lions Pride camp, which of course is manned by the German shooter himself, Magnus von Schwartz. As we look at her scouting report, as you can see, she self-proclaims herself the Queen of Sport, a moniker that is taking off of Magnus, who calls himself the King of Sport. And that is a pretty bold claim, considering the fact that Magnus himself is one of the most consummate technical competitors on the entire XWA roster. Aurora considers herself to be that equivalent within the Diamond division. We're going to see for ourselves just what that's all about here tonight. And already you can tell that she is a disciple of Magnus, as she kicks things off with a belly-to-belly suplex. But right on the counter attack is Slade, flipping neck breaker, and then a variant on the ground, and now, oh, a rake right to the back of Cellini, and a bulldog taking her right back down to the mat. It appears that Jenna has done her homework, and she is kicking things off very, very aggressively. Oh, another rake right to that muscular back of Aurora Cellini. It follows up with another bulldog, and Slade right now is executing ground and pound 101, not giving Cellini any chance to mount any offense. And now immediately going to the top rope. What's he gonna do here? Oh! A top rope moonsault, and this match could end right as fast as it started. No, only a 2 count, but has Slade come out firing here or what? Oh, spoke too soon. Missed on that drop kick, aimed to the back, and Cellini counters with, you guessed it, another suplex. One recurring trait of all members of the Lions Pride dojo, I guess you could call them, is that they'd rather throw you than know you, as the saying goes. Definitely experts and practitioners of the suplex, as demonstrated once again there by Cellini, showing off some tremendous raw power, and she does it again here. Gut wrench suplex from a deadlift, picking Slade right off of the ground and driving her right back into the mat. And it looks as if Cellini is trying to answer Slade in every way. Top rope, but missed on the elbow. But immediately on a counter right there, shot right to the breadbasket, and Slade counters. And now Slade with a kick to the gut, and that flipping neck breaker. She calls that signature the baby rattle, and that's the setup for the baby swing. And Cellini is down. Cover, hooks the leg. 1, 2. No! And the look of sheer amazement on the face of Jenna Slade right now tells the tale here. As Cellini kicked out of the baby swing, and then Slade tried to follow up with another high-risk maneuver, but it didn't pay off this time, and now she's gonna pay for it. 1 suplex, 2 suplexes, and the trifecta, a signature of Magnus von Schwartz, now a signature of just about everyone in the Lion's Pride camp, and now the Lioness Driver. 1, 2, and only a 2 count. But Aurora Cellini has managed to get herself back into the match with only 4 moves. 4 very hard, impactful moves in rapid succession. And now Cellini is the one demonstrating the ground game here. But Slade with a counter jawbreaker, and oh! Aurora Cellini just stopped her right in her tracks with that spine buster and another cover. Only a 2 count, however. But wow. This is turning into a back and forth battle here. And these fans in the Mile High City are most certainly enjoying every single minute of it there. It looked like Cellini was trying to go for another power slam, but she whiffed. And now Slade will try to capitalize with a stiff forearm right in the corner. And a quick cover, hook of the leg. And again, Aurora Cellini kicking out. That was a hard shot, though. That could have just as easily ended the match. But there's something to be said about the intestinal fortitude of this Aurora Cellini. I mean, come on, she trained under Magnus von Schwartz, for crying out loud. She has to be able to absorb a tremendous amount of punishment. And it looks as if she's about to perhaps be inflicted some more upon her. Perched on that top turnbuckle, this is dangerous ground. And Jenna Slade delivers a Hurricane Runner. Top rope to the center of the ring, and the count again. And for the 3rd time this match, Aurora Cellini kicks out of a hard, high-impact maneuver, and this match continues on. And right now, you can see the body language of Jenna Slade trying to figure out what in the world she has to do to put her opponent down for the 3 count. How about another baby rattler? That might just be what she needs. And no, a counter jawbreaker by Cellini. And now, are you kidding me? A queen suplex. Cellini pulling another one out of the playbook of her mentor, Magnus von Schwartz, and all of a sudden, has she gotten a 2nd win here? Feeding off of the energy of this Denver crowd. And now Aurora Cellini is setting up possibly for another Lioness Driver. Yes. Hoisting Slade onto the shoulders and down to the mat once again. The referee getting into the position. And Aurora Cellini has somehow, some way, pulled a victory out of the jaws of defeat. As we take a look at the replay of what was one incredible match here. Both of these ladies showing off all of the tricks and all of the tools in their toolboxes. There we see that baby swing by Slade. And that could have been the end of the match. But no. Cellini finding a way pulling herself out of some tremendous punishment. There we see that triple German suplex. And a top rope Frankenstein or a Hurricane Rana by Slade. Another pinfall that Cellini kicks out of. And then somehow the second win kicks in. Queen suplex, doesn't get the pin, but a second Lioness driver does. Referee in position for the cover, the count, and the victory. And boy, did Aurora Cellini certainly put a lot of ladies in the Diamond Division on notice here tonight.